Christmas week. I know you guys are excited for the holidays. I'm excited for the holidays. I'm excited for Christmas. I got a great episode for you guys of the Rich Sports Report. So let's jump right into things. So we all know what this COVID virus is. Spoke about it last week. I got to mention it again this week because it's doing even more damage in the sports world this time around. So the Omicron virus, the Omarion virus, right? That bitch is running rampant in all the sports leagues. For example, there were 37 positive COVID tests within the NBA just on Monday alone. That being said, Christmas is kind of up for debate. The Christmas Day holiday for the NBA is probably the biggest day of the year, money-wise, simply because they're the only sports league that has games playing, and they have games running from 12 all the way to 10 p.m. at night. And as a result, they just run the day like the NFL runs Thanksgiving. So if they have to cancel games because they don't have enough players on the teams that are playing, or they don't have the stars for the marquee matchups, then that's going to hurt them bottom line. So you can just see how COVID is fucking up everything. So a lot of things are up for debate right now. The NFL actually they had to suspend some games until today. When is the last time you heard of an NFL game on a Tuesday? I can't remember. So because of all the COVID tests that are running rampant, they had to suspend play or cancel some games and postpone them today. We have players that are getting COVID as well, have to sit out at least 10 days and need 2 negative COVID tests. And the NHL, let me tell you about the NHL as well. They actually postponed their season for indefinitely until, COVID just calms down, which is crazy to think that they postponed. And we're 3 years into COVID. This is like the NBA going into the bubble all over again. But with that being said, all the NHL players that play all the players that are in the NHL that wanted to play in the Winter Olympics can no longer do that as a result of this, which kind of sucks for them because, some people care more about a gold medal than a championship. But that's enough about the virus. That's enough about the sports or how the virus is affecting sports. Let's talk about the NFL. So, me being a New England fan, I have a lot of hope in our Patriots. And on Saturday, Mac Jones finally had his first rookie game where he threw 2 picks in the first half. And it would have taken an enormous rally to come back versus the Colts, but the Patriots lost to the Colts, their first loss in about 9 games, 27-17, and they get to rebound this week at home versus the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. And I fully believe that they are going to be able to do that. Cole Beasley of the Buffalo Bills is out because of COVID for that game. He's one of their best receivers. I think that works in an advantage to New England, but I just think we're not gonna lose to the Buffalo Bills, especially if we beat them by only running the ball the first time. And this time around, the weather's not gonna be nearly as bad. I also want to talk about the Lions. The Detroit Lions were 1-11-1 coming into this week, and they're reversing the best team in the league, the Arizona Cardinals, who were 10-3. Well, I'm here to tell you people, the Lions beat the Cardinals 30-12 for their second win of the season. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to y'all again, Detroit. For real. Y'all looking like y'all won the Super Bowl after that win as well. So clearly winning in Detroit is a very hard thing to do because the way y'all celebrate every time you do it is just insane. And I respect it because, hey, it's hard to win. And clearly you guys are showing that, but I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of the Detroit Lions and all the fans for your victory over the Cardinals because, like I said, they are the best team in the league record-wise, and you guys defeated them on your home field. And you did a very good job whooping that ass. Like I said, you beat them by 18 points, 30-12. Now, with that being said, I just think in the NFL, it's really anyone's year. With COVID, with injuries, with the inconsistent play. Tom Brady got shut out for the first time since 2006 last week. So, as you can see, the Los Angeles Rams lost 3 straight games just a couple weeks ago. And the Packers have been having some inconsistency issues and running back issues as well. So I'm just saying, like, from the Packers to the Rams to the Patriots to the Titans to the Chiefs, there's a lot of inconsistencies. There's a lot of things and a lot of variables in play right now. Tyreek Hill, for example, for the Chiefs is on the COVID list COVID's fucking things up this year, and it may fuck up your team when the Super Bowl comes around. That's why I don't know who to pick this year. I know I said the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. I'm going to stick with that because my man raised no bitch, and I'm not one to walk back what I said. But I don't know if that's really going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see. Now let's jump right into the NBA. As I said, there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of uncertainty for Christmas Day. Kyrie Irving has actually been asked to come back to the Brooklyn Nets because James Harden has been out with COVID. Kevin Durant is now out with COVID. They do not have Joe Harris because he's injured. So really on the team, all you have is Blake Griffin, who hasn't played much this year, Patty Mills, who's a backup point guard, and a bunch of people from the G League. So I understand why they brought back Kyrie Irving, and he's supposed to debut on Christmas Day. But I think he's in COVID protocols as well. So I don't even know how that's going to go, but I can't wait to see Kyrie back in the league. He's the best show in the league when it comes to handles, finishes, shooting the ball. He can do it all except play defense because he doesn't really give his effort on that side of the ball. But that's okay. But I just can't wait to see what happens with the Brooklyn Nets, and I can't wait to see what happens on Christmas because I want to see all the stars playing. I want to see Giannis, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kyrie, James Harden, Damian Lillard, etc. I don't want to see anyone out because of COVID. But one thing I want to touch on is the New York Knicks. About 3 weeks ago, I mentioned how they benched Kemba Walker because he was playing poor. He wasn't really efficient, and he was a liability on defense. Well, people, the Knicks have been 2-9 since they benched Kemba. 2-9. That's one win every four or five games since benching Kemba. They had a better record with Kemba in the starting lineup. Now, Kemba played this weekend versus the Celtics, and he dropped 29 points and looked like the Kemba old. I don't know about you guys, but I think the Knicks should continue to play Kemba, especially if he's motivated. He has a chip on his back, and they had played the best they had played in a long time with Kemba in the starting lineup. He may be a liability on defense, but he can get buckets on offense when he's healthy and in a groove. And I wholeheartedly believe that Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks will either play him or they will look to trade him very soon. In my opinion, they should try to get De'Aaron Fox because Davion Mitchell in Sacramento, he's a problem. Tyrese Halliburton, he's a problem as well. And they're both younger and they're both on rookie deals. And De'Aaron Fox is on a max contract right now. So I think it'd be smart to ship him out for some pieces, some draft picks, maybe even get Kemba to mentor these two young studs. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm not an NBA GM. I play 1 in 2K. I'm very good at it. Maybe they should take my advice. I don't know. But I want to talk about this lastly. The NBA. The future of the NBA is in great hands. Why do I say this? Because the young stars in the NBA are producing at a high level. They kill it on the daily. They have great fan bases, and a lot of them come from small market teams. So I'm just saying the impact they're having on the league, the fact that people are clamoring to watch these players' games, and they're still in their first 4 or 5 years in the league, the future's bright for the league when the likes of Kevin Durant's, LeBron James's, the James Harden's, the Steph Curry's, when they retire, people like Trae Young, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, people like that, they are going to take over the league. They're going to make names for themselves, even though they already have names for themselves right now. They're going to build global brands, and I just can't wait to see where the league goes in the next 10 to 15 years because the amount of scoring that's going on right now, the amount of playmaking, the handles, the shooting, the creativity, all that's happening in the league right now, it's only going to get better. People are only going to get more athletic. People are only going to become better shooters, and I can't wait to see the evolution. Shout out to LeBron, shout out to Kobe, shout out to KD for the way they paved the way. But these young bucks, they the future, and I can't wait to see what's in store for them. But that's really it for me. Like I said, this is a very, very special show. Christmas is this week. I know you guys are watching this on Thursday or Friday, but I want y'all to know Darnell loves y'all. Cozy Rich wants y'all to have a great Christmas. And it's always love on this side. So y'all have a great Christmas, and I'm going to see y'all next week. Love.